Don't let anybody tell you more than once that they don't want you. I don't know why Tamar has let it get to this point. Usually narcissists are going to try to change the narrative before anybody else. They are going to want to call somebody and tell them what happened before anybody else gets to, because they want to.
Y'all know when I found out I was getting a divorce and my divorce is going to be final on our trip to Turks and Caicos. Didn't say that. That's when I found out at the bar. I got an email.
Y'all, Tamar Braxton just shook the table and exposed her boo, Jeremy Robinson, for allegedly being a certified PDF file. And hold on tight, because this drama is about to take the wildest turn we've seen in a hot minute. One thing about Tamar, she's going to crash out over her white man every single time, and she will do it in full view of social media. But wait, it gets messier. She didn't just accuse him of being shady. She also put him on blast for allegedly spending her hard-earned money on other women and using her dime to fund fancy trips. What in the Wendy Williams reboot is happening here? But y'all, Junior isn't letting her get away with these wild accusations without clapping back. He came out swinging, accusing Tamar of being delusional and claiming she's out here spiraling because of jealousy. Oh, and he also threw in allegations about her being on drugs. Push those wigs forward, because the drama these two are serving up has more twists than a pretzel factory. This might just go down as one of the messiest celebrity feuds we've seen in a while. It all started when Tamar discovered that Jeremy had allegedly been cheating on her with a younger woman. Now, let's be real, why Tamar was shocked.
There's so many questions, so many assumptions. I want to answer all of that with respect. Yes, Tamar and I are no longer together. I ended the relationship to focus on getting back to a positive energy and being a better person. What happened and why, that's our private place. No, I never cheated. No, I wasn't there when she was at her mother's place when her car was burglarized. No, I never cared about fame. Who reveals their most embarrassing moments in their real life to find fame? Plenty of people. I have always represented famous people, and the truth is I was in an amazing place financially and mentally. Turned down Queen's Court several times before I gave in. Ultimately, I fell in love and it did not end how I wanted it. So I want to heal. Tamar and I will always be friends and family for life. Thank you for respecting our privacy. Who asked for this?
Is beyond me. This man's track record is about as clean as a muddy puddle. He's been caught up in rumors of cheating multiple times before, and they haven't even been together that long. The man cannot keep it in his pants, and when he does step out, he makes sure to embarrass her in the process. Remember that time he announced their breakup like he was accepting an award? He said, "Tamar and I are no longer together. I ended the relationship to focus on positive energy and being a better person. No, I never cheated. I never cared about fame." Chiley, the audacity. The ink on that breakup post wasn't even dry before this man was spotted out with none other than Tommy Lee, Tamar's longtime nemesis. If you thought that was a coincidence, think again. It was clear as day he was trying to get under Tamar's skin. And what did Tamar do? Did she pack her dignity and move on? Nah. She spun the block and gave him another chance. Before we knew it, they were back together, spotted all cozy at a football game. Girl bye, Tamar even announced their reunion during one of her concerts, shading Tommy in the process. She told the audience, "That's why I had to go get my man back." Ma'am, if you don't sit down somewhere. Of course, this sent Tommy into a full-blown rage, and she went live to air out Tamar and Jeremy for filth. Tommy spilled tea that Jeremy had allegedly been talking mad smack about Tamar behind her back, claiming she was broke and still living with her mom. Not Mrs. Braxton, the queen of sold-out tours. Despite all this, Tamar stayed put, claiming she was in love. But even Stevie Wonder could see this man wasn't loyal. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, Tamar crashed out on Instagram, exposing one of Jeremy's alleged side pieces, a 25-year-old woman. She wrote, "Playing in my face for a 25-year-old? Took my jewelry, took me to Turks, and all along had a whole expletive. I hate you, Jeremy Robinson."
Was officially over between Tamar and her reality TV fiance, JR. He's confirming this on his social media. So a lot of people already suspected that this relationship was over because after Tamar was recently burglarized, she said that she doesn't feel safe anywhere or with anyone. If you watched The Queen's Court, you remember that these two met on that reality show and immediately got engaged. If you watch the reality show, then you know he has multiple baby mamas and children. So JR posted this on his Instagram story addressing questions. So
Y'all, the drama didn't stop there. Let me remind you, it was only weeks ago that she gifted him an iced-out chain and a platinum Rolex for his birthday. Talk about regretting your life choices. Oh, and the cherry on top? Tamar even put her own family on blast during all this mess, calling them toxic and claiming Jeremy was the only good thing in her life. Sis had the internet thinking they were secretly married when she posted, "Thank God for my husband and my children. They saved my life." But here's the kicker. According to Jeremy, they've been broken up for 6 months. He even said all the extravagant gifts and public declarations were just Tamar being delusional.
Don't let anybody tell you more than once that they don't want you. I don't know why Tamar has let it get to this point. Usually narcissists are going to try to change the narrative before anybody else. They are going to want to call somebody and tell them what happened before anybody else gets to, because they want to keep themselves in a specific light. And yes, I don't want to give Tamar too much, because I do feel like Colonel Sanders is manipulative as hell, and he's gaslighting us, and I understand what that feels like. So I don't want to give too much. And I also don't like how he tried to weaponize her mental health as a reason why he's slinging his dick up and down the South. Like, let's be real. Like, first of all, them being married, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know why she married him, and that's none of our business. At the end of the day, that's the decision that they chose to make as adults. But the gaslighting is crazy. And I really feel like you got to use these situations as a lesson. You see someone that has the money, that has a career, that has the affluence, that has the TV shows, getting treated like this by somebody like that. Somebody like that she met on a TV show. She met him on a TV show. He's treating her and embarrassing her, discrediting her, talking about her mental health on the World Wide Web. Like, you have to have more confidence than what is being displayed, because that...
Jeremy said, "I've been single for the last 6 months. Tamar and I have been trying to figure out what it looks like to be friends again. I've been very clear about my boundaries." Whew, the secondhand embarrassment is real, y'all. But Tamar wasn't ready to back down. She clapped back, saying, "Eventually, you'll realize the universe is forcing you to be alone so you can start depending on yourself. It's time to put all that energy back into becoming the best version of you." Y'all, this entire situation is a train wreck. Tamar accused him of some serious stuff, even hinting at PDF file level allegations. If true, that's beyond messy. But Jeremy shot back, claiming Tamar is mentally unstable and on a downward spiral. Fans are losing it over this drama, with some calling Tamar a clown for putting up with him and others just wishing she'd delete her social media and heal in peace.